Hello, we're going to start with some news that broke in the last 90 minutes or so. Prince Harry, Meghan Markle and her mum have been involved in what's been described as a near-catastrophic car chase. This happened last night in New York.
So, of course, Prince Harry has said before that his biggest fear was history repeating itself. He was, of course, talking about the death of his mother, Princess Diana, when she was being chased by paparazzi in Paris back in 1997.
It's easy to see why this incident is making headlines around the world. Let's bring in our chief correspondent, Tessa Chapman, who's been following this for the last hour or so. Tessa, good evening to you. Let's start with what we know so far about what happened.
It's important to start, I think, by saying that no one was hurt. We've heard from one of Harry and Meghan's biographers. He says that he's spoken to a source close to the couple and they say they are understandably shaken, but thankfully everyone is safe. Now, let's take us back, though, to what happened last night. We know that the couple were in New York for an event, and their spokesperson said this happened after Meghan was awarded a Woman of Vision award. We can show you a picture now. This is Meghan, Harry and Doria. That's Meghan's mum, you might recognise. And we can soon show you as well some pictures from after the event. A warning, there are some flashing images coming up. This is, of course, the couple's first public appearance since Harry's autobiography was published and since Harry, of course, went to the King's coronation. You can see how much interest there still is in the couple. And we're told that after they left, the Duke of Duchess and Sussex and Ms Ragland, the spokesperson says, were involved in a near-catastrophic car chase at the hands of a ring of highly aggressive paparazzi, it says. This relentless pursuit, the statement goes on, lasted over 2 hours, resulted in multiple near collisions involving other drivers on the road, pedestrians and 2 NYPD officers. Now, the news agency, the Press Association, is reporting some more details as well. They understand it involved 6 blacked-out vehicles with unidentified occupants. They say cars were driving on the pavement through red lights, down one-way streets. And it's understood that Harry, Meghan and Meghan's mum were staying at a private residence and they didn't want to compromise the security of the friend's place that they were staying at.
OK, it's obviously a developing story. So have we heard any more news from New York, from America? OK,
so we've tried to contact New York Police Department, haven't heard anything from them yet. This information obviously comes from Harry and Meghan themselves. We have heard in the last few minutes from the mayor of New York. He says he doesn't have any more details at the moment, but describes it as reckless and irresponsible for anyone to be chasing anyone in this city. And for Harry and Meghan, this is clearly alarming, clearly a distressing development to their security situation.
Well, we know that Prince Harry has been very outspoken about the paparazzi and its role in the death of his mother.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, Princess Diana was killed as her car sped away from chasing paparazzi in Paris. This was him speaking about it to a documentary a couple of years ago.
I think one of the hardest things to come to terms with is the fact that the people that chased her into the tunnel were the same people that were taking photographs of her while she was still dying on the back seat of the car.
Now, you might remember these pictures from their Netflix documentary last year. This is them being followed by the press. Of course, Harry and Meghan stepped down from their royal roles here in 2020 and moved to the United States, partly because of what they described as this intense media harassment. They are still clearly a couple who attract so much attention.
Yeah, and this is the first time we've seen them at this event last night in New York since the coronation together. And we've also talked a lot, haven't we, on this programme about Prince Harry and these various court cases he's got going on at the moment about privacy.
And only yesterday there was one of his 5 cases at the High Court. This is a legal case over whether he should be entitled to Met Police protection when he and his family are over here in the UK. There are also those other 4 cases going on over illegal interception of information, hacking namely, and privacy. Going back to that security arrangement, though, we know that when he's in the US, he does pay for his own security. It's not yet clear what kind of arrangements there was last night or what kind of involvement they have. But I go back to that initial quote. We understand they might be back in California. It's very early in the morning there at the moment, but that everyone is understandably shaken, but thankfully everyone is safe.
OK, Tessa, with that breaking news, all the latest on that, thank you.